Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins Baseball, and it's next on the show. Adam Conley will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got a pretty good strikeout to walk ratio, 3-to-1. We'll see if that holds true in this one.
Alexi Ramirez strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we get underway at 7-11 tonight. This Marlin Ball Club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, they're starting to open up some ground at the top of the division, and when you're setting a good pace at the top, it can be frustrating for those teams that are chasing you because they start thinking, what do we have to do to make up some ground?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to Gordon. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He comes into this one with a batting average against lefty pitchers over that 300 mark. So clearly he's very comfortable hitting against southpaws. I expect that to translate into a nice game for him.
Striding into the box, John Jay, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, guys, the book on Rusty is that he can sometimes have a tall strike zone. Pretty consistent, though.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Matt Kemp will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last 2-bagger. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
One out and a runner on second base.
That's
2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Valencia is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Brett Wallace will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Johnson ranging into shallow right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Robbie Erlin, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable. He gives his ball club a chance to win.
D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
In there, no balls and a strike. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
And they come off a good homestand overall, 6-3. Nothing wrong with that. So they'd like some of that to continue as they start this road trip.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the 42-year-old looks at a called strike to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, It's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Oh, nice catch. Well, that's just great concentration right there. You can see the extension, and he really sells out for this one. And he's able to absorb the impact and hold on to the baseball. That's a sweet play.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia, as he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Ramirez for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Yonhervis Solarte will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Corey Spangenberg will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Stanton, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Alexi Amarista into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Christian Bethancourt set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
A runner on first with 2 away. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
2-1, here it is. To 2-2 now.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Robbie Erlin gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is there. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Giancarlo Stanton will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
High and deep to right. Back goes Kemp to the track. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, defensively, they have the lowest fielding percentage in the majors. Not a lot of fun when you're out on the mound and you don't know if the guys behind you are going to make the play. We'll see what happens here.
Marcell Ozuna is set to stand in, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action. lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Swing and the ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Spangenberg is there. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting sixth, first baseman,
Chris Johnson will stand in now, and this matchup would appear to be in his favor. As you can see, he's torched left-handed pitching so far this year. And a ball, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Alexi Ramirez will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
They did hit it hard, but I'll tell you, as a hitter, you want to get down to first base. Nice swing, the attaboys, that doesn't go a long way.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. And to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
In now is John Jay. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night, as this one finds its way into center. And you can see on the graphic his total for the year places him 3rd best on the San Diego roster.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Matt Kemp will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Nope.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Into the box, Brett Wallace. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Ball.
2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit in the air to left field. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. JT Realmuto takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Here's Echeverria now. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
And that misses for ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Adam Conley comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Up top, it's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything here the rest of the at-bat.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Amarista has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books, still no score on the show. Yonhervis Solarte is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Corey Spangenberg is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
When you're talking about guys that throw a good slider, it's not necessarily the movement you're talking about. It's the late movement. I mean, here he goes to offer at this thing, and it's just not there anymore.
Into the box now, Alexi Amarista. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And Ichiro will make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ichiro Suzuki is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or 2 if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Belted high and deep into right center. Amarista racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And Ichiro will try to stretch it for third. And the Marlins are off and running here in the inning with a leadoff triple.
Well, apparently even 40-somethings can still turn on the Jets when they need to. I know a few guys his age or younger who would have put on the brakes rounding second, but hey, put the walker away. He's in there with 3 bases.
Danny Valencia will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over their third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. Slider, more of a slurve right there, but it's 1-2. Shot towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Wow, well, there you go. Just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0.
Here's Chris Johnson now. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. That's wide. 2-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Full count. 3-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
2 out with the man at first. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
In now, JT Realmuto as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. All even now, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to the left side. There is Solarte. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We played 4 full. It's the Marlins 1 and the Padres nothing. Christian Bethancourt heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 41,
Robbie Erlin stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 10,
Alexi Ramirez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Push to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. They still trail 1-0. Adeiny Echeverria comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out, and now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
The pitcher, Adam Conley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
He's set. Here it comes. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a chopper out to second. Throw on to Wallace will be in time, and there's out number 2.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Ichiro now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, and he misses low with it, 2-0.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Has to be thinking strikeout here to first. Wallace scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1, but they're up 1-0. John Jay will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Left side. Hechavarria has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And another foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Brett Wallace will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Yonhervis Solarte will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his 18th double of the year. Trying to hold the lead. Hit down the third baseline. Valencia has it. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
Yeah, not a real good throw that time. We'll see it again. Almost a great save at first. But you see, he just sort of knocks it down right in front of him. Maybe he didn't open that glove as wide as he could have. That'll be a throwing error.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And these Padres have not really had that one key hit yet. And this would be a perfect spot here.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1.
Well, that 2-out hit there makes that error loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Into the box, Alexi Amarista. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Valencia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. All tied at 1-1. Danny Valencia will get us started here from Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Amarista is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting,
Marcell Ozuna will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Fastball in there for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
first baseman, number
And this
12.
is just a great job of protecting. You can see this pitch is down. It's away. It's a borderline strike if it's in the strike zone at all. Yet he just reaches out and slaps it into right field.
Here's Chris Johnson now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Here's the 1-1. Well hit out to straightaway center. Amarista ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami. Still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to South Florida. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Brian Morris is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
57, Brian Morris.
Christian Bethancourt will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Robbie Erlin will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there. Kevin Quackenbush will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Alexi Ramirez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
A perfect job there of getting it down. So now that's the go-ahead run right there over at third with just 1 out.
John Jay strides in, grounded out his last time through. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, all he needed to do was to put this ball in play. And they'll tag him out heading up the line, but he will pick up an RBI on the play, so that's a great job.
Matt Kemp will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2 and 2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here's a ball lined into left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now, and the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it, but at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Done.
Brett Wallace steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but not going to be able to take anymore.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Padres 3 and the Marlins 1. Kevin Quackenbush will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Kevin Quackenbush.
Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, the boos are starting to come out just a bit. You hate to have struggles like this in your own ballpark, but his average is way down there, and he hasn't done himself any favors in this game either.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right side hit hard. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Christian Yelich.
And a high strike there. 0-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a hard liner to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Miami down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jeremy Jeffress will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Set to deal on 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Corey Spangenberg gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he lays off for ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. 3-1, here it is. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Stepping in now, Alexi Amarista. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, and it's still 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Fernando Rodney is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 57, Fernando Rodney. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 8.
Leading off the inning, D. Gordon, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw by Ramirez is in time, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 51,
Ichiro Suzuki will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Rodney comes set. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Danny Valencia will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
From the stretch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And with just a 2-run lead, this normally wouldn't be a workaround spot. I just think he's having trouble throwing strikes.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Marcell Ozuna steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Striding in to start the 9th, Christian Bethancourt, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now here's the pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Tap fouled at home plate. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Into the box now, Jamal Weeks, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Hit hard up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 10,
Alexi Ramirez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. into the seats, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Gordon is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing further in the San Diego ninth. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56, Greg Holland.
Leading off the inning, Chris Johnson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
First baseman, number 12.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Holland pauses. 1-2 on its way. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, the pitch before was tough duty at 96 on the gun, and then he goes one better and dials it up to 97 for the strikeout.
JT Realmuto will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Kemp. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Adeiny Echeverria makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Nope.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
Bad business, yeah.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 3-1. Good night from Miami.